Hello and welcome one and all to GSA's first of many 16-star playoff races. We've got Rock and Weegee going up against each other here. First of all, my name is Scotch and Tie Guy. You can call me Scotch for short. I'll be commenting this race for you today. I'm excited to see what these two guys have in store for you. Long season that we've had here, and we'll see these guys to finish this up strong with this first of many playoff races. Both these guys talking before the race that they are coming in a little bit cold. Both these guys coming off of the 70-star playoff races, obviously. Weegee stuck it in there, making it top 4. Rock not making it in, unfortunately. But both these guys were not necessarily working on Super Mario 64 at all. Weegee in particular working on Super Mario Sunshine. And then we recently saw Rock working on 120 star. And it looks like we're going to head and get started on this first race.
It's me, Mario.
And here we go. Both these guys choosing to play on the Japanese cartridge, obviously. Saving a bit of time there at the beginning over the English version, which takes a little bit more time with that intro. And as both guys have Mario coming out of the pipe, we'll have them going for their Lakitu skips. Easier skip here. We have seen it missed before. Both guys make it, though. And here we see something that we don't see here with the 70 star is obviously the LBLJs. RockChalk missing that first glitch there, having to go back out and go back around, and Weegee able to get that glitch on the first go and is in Dark World right away, and RockChalk struggling to get his LBLJs. And he'll go through the front door, unfortunately, so he'll have to go back through, re-glitch through the wall, and attempt the LBLJ all over again. Weegee, on the other hand, working through Dark World pretty well. Looks like he's on pace for Zaya's cycle. Making very quick work, and RockChalk able to get that LBLJ there on the third try. He will be well behind Weegee, unfortunately, as he starts his red coins. Weegee just making a great cycle and doing a great job there at the beginning of Dark World. And he'll go to take on Bowser. RockChalk having to go back and get that 6th red coin. Weegee talking about how he's been working on Super Mario Sunshine a lot. Doesn't look like he's out of pace, though. Looks like he's been working on 16 star a lot. Even though he's working on that Super Mario Sunshine so that he can be ready for pace. RockChalk himself, he'll be taking on Bowser this first go around. And just barely making that Bowser throw there. And Weegee making his way into Whomp's Fortress. And just to clarify for everyone, the way that this is going to work is similar to the way that the 70-star races worked, where 70-star during the season. Weegee missing cannonless there, having to take the backup with shooting in the breeze. Not able to get the texture set up correctly there. RockChalk having the opportunity to make up some time there. But the way that the races work here in the playoffs is it's best 3 of 5. and out of 3 sets. So best 2 out of 3 sets. So there's a potential for these two guys to race each other 15 times. Similar to how in the 70 star during the season you only had 1 race, but in the playoffs it was best 2 out of 3 races, best 2 out of 3 sets. Both these guys able to get their owlless pretty easily, not having too much difficulty with it. As both these guys go for cannonless. Weegee opting for that longer set. RockChalk missing that texture setup as well. Having to go for shooting in the breeze. Both guys making the same mistake. RockChalk giving up that time back to Weegee where he lost it. And as I was saying, that Weegee going for that longer setup for cannonless. A little bit more consistent, but takes just a couple more seconds. Obviously not wanting to make the same mistake twice. RockChalk maybe, nope, he's going to go for texture setup as well. And he'll get it on the second go. Weegee will be working his way into SSL, and RockChalk will be following close behind. Weegee making his Tama plus. Easily making that glitch into the pyramid there. Taking a little bit of maybe a bonk, or just grinding up against that fence there on the inside of that cage. Not able to get out of there on the first go. So having to back it up with that lower level. RockChalk going for his plus, opting not for Tama. Ooh, RockChalk having a little bit of difficulty there, but he will be able to back it up just fine. Weegee getting Talon pretty safely. Both these guys not having too much difficulty here with SSL, one of the arguably harder courses through this run. Especially it being only 16 stars. Maybe not the hardest course, but definitely some of the harder maneuvers and glitches here, especially with the plus. As Weegee makes his way into Lethal Lava Land, famously named Lethal, Lethal, Lethal because of its difficulty. As RockChalk goes to finish up, SSL going for that atop the pyramid there. Weegee getting his red chords in. And Triple L. RockChalk taking a ground pound there. And taking a bonk, just not great movement through the castle here. Gonna need to clean that up. Weegee going for this pro strat with the lava boost, missing the platform up there. Weegee on 1 health. He cannot take a fall here as he goes up these poles here, and he'll make it just barely with 1 health. Few mistakes here and there between these two guys. So far, nothing too tragic. Weegee going for that triple jump there. Able to get it. RockChalk will follow, but he's going to take back up and then falls into the lava there. Not a great setup. And he'll take another burn. He can't take another burn. He's going to go for it again. Just he's having a difficult time here setting this up. Taking his time. He's going to go for it a third time. And he misses it. And he will take a death here. Rock commenting in Discord that he's not remembering how to do this star. Taking a little bit of time here between 70-star playoff races and 16-star. Not remembering. He's going to miss it again. This is costly on RockChalk's part if he can't get it here. And he will, fortunately, grab that fence. Weegee missing that triple jump there, able to back it up pretty nicely, thankfully. Both these guys looking a bit out of sorts. Not completely put together. RockChalk taking a burn before he goes. Taking a second burn as that platform slides out from underneath him. Grabbing reds. Just small mistakes here and there. This is a heck of a way to start off these 16-star playoff races. Both these guys coming in a bit cold. Lots of sauce in here. Lots of spaghetti. Weegee able to get that triple jump on the second go around. RockChalk opting for that pro sub, able to get the pro, and he takes a fall off of the edge there. Rock just not looking anywhere put together at all. Needs to find an answer. Weegee making his way past the boulders, able to get that star there. Fortunately, on RockChalk's part, as RockChalk makes his way into HMC, Weegee is exiting. And will make his MIPS clip here, taking the punch grab. RockChalk, excuse me, able to do that triple jump on the first go. Will save him a couple seconds over Weegee. Weegee missing his triple jump on the first go, having to back it up with that star just behind him. Only costing a couple seconds, nothing too bad. Weegee making his way through Triple D. We'll see. It looks like he's going to make his way for that front sub. Again, Weegee's really well known for these harder strats, these more difficult, riskier strats. Very much a perfectionist. See if he's able to get this right front sub, and he'll get it. That's a big time save on his part. RockChalk will more than likely be going for that back sub for that star rather than the front. And Weegee will be making his way into Fire C. This is where the run really becomes critical. Weegee able to get that pole glitch there. Making very easy work of Fire C thus far. Able to get up this ladder pretty simply. RockChalk making his way over to his MIPS clip. And he'll miss Mipsy on that first go around. He'll have to come back around and will grab it with that backup. Again, wasting a couple seconds there. Weegee taking care of Fire C Bowser. Really nice Fire C for Weegee there. RockChalk having a little bit of difficulty with that MIPS clip through that first door. And RockChalk! What? How does RockChalk back this up? He left MIPS on the other side of that door. I don't think he can't do anything. There's nothing he can do. He can only sit there and wait. Unless, okay, so Mips will, yep, Mips will respawn as he comes back through, fortunately. And while that was happening, Weegee making his way upstairs. RockChalk just having a lot of difficulty with Mipsy here. Weegee getting his stair backward long jumps done pretty easily. Will make his way into Bits. Mips, being the trickster rabbit as he is, able to trick RockChalk very easily. Weegee having a little bit of difficulty there with those elevator platforms. Sliding down, fortunately not taking too much of a fall. Able to back it up. RockChalk able to get that glitch into DDD. The second go around. Weegee going for that right side and able to get it. Just very nice. Very nice movement here. Making it look like he's been working on this and not Super Mario Sunshine the whole time. Chat asking if anyone's hungry because of all this spaghetti. I'm telling you, I'm having a feast over here with all this spaghetti. I'm gonna be cooking up some meatballs. It'll be great. Weegee getting 2 of 3. Let's see if he can get 3 of 3. Takes a little bit of a bonk. RockChalk is going for that front sub. I apologize. Weegee able to get 3 of 3, even though he takes that first initial hit, getting a sub 6. Well, does he get a sub 16? It'll be just barely if he does. No, he'll get a 16. RockChalk going for that back sub. Weegee taking the first of 5. And RockChalk getting that star on the sub there as Weegee finishes up. Critical that Mips clip for Rock.
It's me, Mario.
Was just the game ender for him as we move straight into game 2. And while we have the moment, I'm going to talk about Pace with you guys. Pace coming up here in a couple weeks. Starts April 25th in Xanadu, Maryland. First live event for GSA. Not in a couple weeks, in 8 days. Sorry. Big event. We'll have a lot going on. Biggest thing, for me at least, is the 120 star race between Siglemic, Punkay, Cheese, and if I can find Commentator for getting the 4th person, unfortunately. But a lot going on at Pace regardless. As I was saying before, Weegee has been working on his Super Mario Sunshine so that he can show that at Pace. That'll be going on. Finals for 70 star will be going on there. All 4 guys who made it through the first round will be there. Big event, get tickets. Merch is out now for Pace, for GSA, excuse me. So make sure to check that out. As both these guys making it into Dark World, RockChalk having a little bit of trouble with that LBLJ. But able to get it on the first try, not having to go outside. And RockChalk taking a death there at the beginning of Dark World. Big time loss for RockChalk here. Starting off from the beginning. He'll have to make up a ton of time or hope for Weegee to make a bunch of mistakes. They're missing that wall kick there onto the elevator. And Weegee, again, making very quick work of Dark World. Not having too much difficulty. RockChalk able to clean up those reds. Hopefully able to take care of Bowser pretty quickly as Weegee makes his way out of Dark World and makes his way down into Whomp's Fortress. RockChalk is able to get that on the first throw. Weegee making his way through that door at 308. We'll see how far behind RockChalk is. See if Weegee goes for that texture setup or if he opts for the longer, more consistent setup. And he will go for that texture setup. And he'll miss it again. He's missing that texture setup again, twice in a row. Both races missing it. RockChalk about 35 seconds behind here as he makes his way into Whomp's. A little bit of a fake sync here. Both these guys going for their Alice. RockChalk missing that first wall kick. And looking a little too far out there with Rock. Having to go for it again. Able to get it on the second go. Weegee able to get his Alice on the first try. See if Weegee, again, messing up. Yep, so he messed up on that texture setup. So he'll opt for the longer, more consistent setup as well. Doing that in the first race, making the mistake and having to fix it. RockChalk able to get that texture set up on the first go-around, making up a couple seconds there. Having missed Owlus and having to go for it twice. As Weegee again is going to be ahead here as we move our way into SSL. Weegee going for that Tomaplex setup again. Getting into the pyramid very easily. Having no trouble with the cage there this time around. RockChalk following up behind. Makes his way into the basement, working his way into SSL. RockChalk going for Tama that time. Very nice Tomaplex from both these guys here in this second race. RockChalk taking a couple more risky strats here than he did in that last race, hoping to make up some time. Oh, and he takes a ground pound, having to fix his talon setup there. Able to get it, though, as Weegee makes his way into Lethal Lava Land. So much happening in these races, these 16-star races. No time to stop at all, especially how quick these are. These guys are just going. It's got to be interesting. Both these guys having worked so hard for these 70-star playoffs. Again, RockChalk not making it through that first round. Weegee able to make it into the final four, going on to Pace out in Xanadu. It's got to be interesting, the mindset these guys are in. RockChalk taking a burn. Weegee going for that. Weegee missing pro setup with that lava boost. RockChalk with an opportunity here. Needs to seize it. RockChalk taking his precious time, working his way up the stairs there, not taking the opportunity that he has at hand. With Weegee taking that death. What happened there? Weegee tried to go for that pro setup. It happened in that first race. Not able to get that pro setup with that lava boost. Missing the platform. And not able to get it. RockChalk taking a second to make sure that he was set up correctly. Able to get that triple jump and taking a burn, but able to get it on the first go. Both these guys having some crazy races here. Already 3 deaths between the two of them in these 2 races. Hopefully we can see a little bit more consistency. Weegee taking a burn there as he takes on the big bully there. RockChalk able to get his lava boost. He'll make up a little bit of time there on Weegee, having not taken a death yet. In this second race, RockChalk will have to go for 1 more star in Lethal Lava Land as Weegee makes his way into HMC. RockChalk able to avoid that burn that he had going for those red coins in Lethal Lava Land this second go around. Weegee able to get that triple jump. Both these guys able to clean up mistakes from the last race. Looking a little less cold turkey than last time. RockChalk taking a death in Lethal Lava Land. Making a huge mistake. Actually, he actually purposely killed himself because he accidentally went into Lethal Lava Land when he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to move his way into HMC, realizing his mistake, took a death. Opting to take the death because that's quicker, I suppose. Missing that triple jump on the first go round, will opt to go for the triple jump again. Able to get it. Weegee making his way past the boulders here. Making very quick work of HMC. As Weegee goes for his MIPS clips, RockChalk will be going back into HMC 1 more time. Hopefully, Rock can make up and clean up his MIPS clips here, so as not to lose as much time as he did in the last race, as Weegee's going for his front sub. So much crazy stuff happening here in this first 16-star set, both races. RockChalk able to grab MIPS on the first go around here, not having to back it up. Needing to not mess up these clips here. Able to get the first clip. Weegee making his way through Fire Sea. And RockChalk able to get that clip on the first go around, not having to reload MIPS into the castle. Weegee once again just doing very fine work through Fire Sea. His last Fire Sea was just almost near perfection. And just showing everyone how to get it done. RockChalk going for this back sub, having had trouble with the front sub on the first go around. Sliding off the side of the sub there, not getting fully on the top there. Able to get it on his second go at that substar. And as Rock is getting that substar, going to make his way into the Fire Sea, Weegee is making his way out, popping out of the Fire Sea at 13:22. Rock, a full Fire Sea behind Weegee, will be doing his BLJs going into bits. Weegee on a very, very good pace here. Sub 16, mid 15 is very, very much a real possibility here with Weegee. RockChalk taking a burn, having to take the 70-star route. Sans red coins to get to Fire Sea Bowser. Weegee having a little bit of difficulty. Weegee on an extremely good pace here. RockChalk taking care of Fire Sea Bowser. Weegee going for that right side. Missing the first right side, and he'll go for the left side. Able to get it. Narrowly avoiding that Goomba. RockChalk taking a bonk as he makes his way upstairs. Weegee narrowly making that first throw there. And RockChalk, having not done his BLJs yet, having difficulty making his way into... And Weegee missing a throw there. $15 is off the table now, unfortunately, for Weegee. RockChalk just not able to get these BLJs. Missing his final throw, Weegee. RockChalk able to finally make it through that 50-star door. And missing again, Weegee. Not able to make these final throws here. Weegee needs to make this throw and not take a death. There we go, and he will finish up there. Weegee taking the second race of 5. Losing 40 seconds on throws. So as we make our way into the third race, RockChalk down by 2 needs to needs to win these next 3 races to even make it forward into the possibility into taking this match. Otherwise, he'll be down 1 match going into match number 2. So as a reminder, the way that these playoff races work is it's best 3 out of 5 on the sets. And there are 3 sets. So these guys will race again with the possibility of 5 races in those other 2 sets. If Weegee is able to win this race right here, he will take the set. And that will finish it out for the night. Now both these guys taking deaths in both the races that we've had here, hopefully able to make up those mistakes. Just looking cold, just looking very cold on both ends of the screen. Again, both these guys are coming off of 70-star playoffs. Weegee's making his way forward into the final 4 of the 70-star playoffs at Pace and Xanadu here in 8 days. RockChalk missing that LBLJ, having difficulty with it once again as Weegee gets it on the first go. And RockChalk will get it on the second try. Weegee's Dark World just looking absolutely epic as the other 2 were, making this Zaya cycle. Just not having any difficulty at all. RockChalk, as he makes his way through as well, doing a really nice job. Both these guys making Dark World look really nice. Both of them a little bit closer together here. RockChalk missing that first wall kick, having to back it up. A lot closer here in this 3rd race. Making our way through Dark World then in the other 2. Again, RockChalk that first race having a lot of difficulty with the LBLJs, and in the second race taking early death in that gap between the first and second red coins. Very nice Dark Worlds from Rock and Weegee. Making our way into Wom's Fortress. Weegee with the lead here. Rock needing something really special here to take this 3rd race. Weegee with the texture setup. Able to get the texture setup on the first go. Not having to go for the longer setup there. As RockChalk goes for Owlus first. And able to get it on the first go as well. Weegee taking that faster, more maneuverable setup for Owlus, able to get it on the first go round. And RockChalk attempting to go for his cannonless without texture setup or the longer setup, just going straight for it. Trying to pull out that something special, not able to get it, having to go for texture setup twice. Not able to get that special something. As we head into SSL. Once again, coming up very, very soon. 8 days in Xanadu. We've got Pace. First live event for GSA. We got a lot going on. Finals for Super Mario Odyssey, Celeste, and Super Mario 64 70 Star. We'll have a lot going on. Lots of panels, lots of showcases. Weegee here has been working on his Super Mario Sunshine. We'll be showing that off. RockChalk here going for his Tama Plus. Able to get it. Making his way up having a little difficulty making his way up the pyramid. Make sure to check out !Pace! !Merch in chat. Got our Pace merch, got our GSA merch. Check it out. RockChalk having a little bit of trouble there, having to back it up with atop the pyramid star. Looked like he barely missed Talon there. Weegee taking a burn. Nothing too critical just yet. We'll want to see Weegee go for this lava boost and avoid the death that he had both in the second and first race. RockChalk just 1 star behind. Much closer race than we've had these past 2 goes. Weegee able to get that triple jump over the cage. Rock taking a burn as he faces this bully. Having a little bit of trouble there. Able to get him though. Not nearly as optimally as you would hope though. Weegee going for this pro strat. Able to get that lava boost. And able to get that nice clip through that pole. In that wall kick, and he'll get the star. RockChalk still having difficulty setting up that triple jump. Able to get it on the first go. Weegee making his way to HMC. RockChalk will need to go for 1 more star here in Lethal Lava Land. Able to get that triple jump off the box. RockChalk heading into the volcano. We'll go for this elevator star. Not a whole lot of mistakes so far. No one taking any deaths. in this third race. Weegee and Commentator's curse as Weegee takes a death. RockChalk with an opportunity once again. We'll see if he can seize it. Maybe, just maybe, able to take this third race. Weegee now with only a slight lead. 1-star lead. Able to get that wall kick on the second go, though. Fortunately. Weegee will make his way past the boulders as RockChalk takes that long jump across the cavern, able to get that star. Weegee, fortunately, 1 star ahead, making his way into Triple D. Will take care of this Mips Eclipse. Missing Mips! Having to back it up. Not able to back it up the second go. He's going to have to chase him around a little bit here. Missing him on the third go around as well. RockChalk with a huge opportunity here. Wasting precious seconds. Mips giving RockChalk the trouble. Now switching over to Weegee saying, hey, I gave your competitor the problems. Now you have the problems. And now this race is a whole lot closer than it was as we walked into Womps. Weegee able to take care of that second Mips clip and saying goodbye. And RockChalk now having a little bit of difficulty as he makes his way in that first door. This race just got a whole lot more interesting. Mips just absolutely causing havoc in this race. First race, Rock actually clipping Mips in through the Triple D's door, leaving him on the other side. Weegee able to take care of right front sub pretty easily. RockChalk opting for that back sub again. This time though, Mips giving Weegee the problems. Weegee able to get that pole glitch. We'll want to see him take care of Fire Sea a third time with relative ease. And taking a fall there, having to now wait. RockChalk again with a massive opportunity. Weegee with just absolutely fatal mistakes, taking a burn. Again, RockChalk just having a massive opportunity handed to him on a silver platter by Weegee. Many unprecedented mistakes by Weegee here. Again, this is a heck of a lot closer than before. And if both these guys can take care of Fire Sea Bowser, we can foresee a very interesting Bowser in the sky. And RockChalk missing that first Fire Sea throw. Absolutely critical as Fire Sea Bowser, if you miss one of those throws, it wastes the longest amount of time. And he takes a death! RockChalk taking a death at the very end of Fire Sea. Wasting that opportunity there. Fortunately, not throwing him to the front, but just throwing him just outside of that arena. But still having to come back in, go through this dialogue, go through Bowser jumping up in the air, tilting the arena. RockChalk missing an opportunity to take this third race. as Weegee goes for his BLJs up through the 50-star door and the 70-star door. RockChalk able to take care of Fire Sea Bowser. Just absolute insane final race. Weegee with a weird clip there. Not able to get through that barrier. Very strange race. Very strange 3 races that we've seen here in this first playoff match between Weegee and Rock. A lot of mistakes across the board. Multiple deaths by both. RockChalk coming nearly close to being able to overtake Weegee, but taking that death will be costly as Weegee makes very easy work of bits. RockChalk having a little bit of difficulty getting into that portal there. And as RockChalk makes his way up through bits, Weegee will be going for his 3 throws. Having a little bit of difficulty with throws. That second race, hopefully not having too much difficulty here. And he will miss that 3rd throw. Throwing Bowser short. Missing the 2nd 3rd throw. And able to get that final throw, Weegee taking 3 out of 3 here in match number 1. GG's to both gentlemen. Again, both these guys coming into 16-star pretty cold. Weegee having practiced a lot of Super Mario Sunshine preparing for his exhibition at Pace. And both guys having just come off of the 70-star races for the playoffs. And RockChalk recently picking back up 120-star. He will be getting that 3 out of 3 throws, but not able to get anywhere near Weegee's pace. Weegee taking the first set. The next time that you will see these 2 guys race again will be on Thursday at 8 o'clock, where we will have actually D Whatever versus Cheese earlier that day at 2. Also a 16-star race. GG's to both these guys though. Very nice racing. Very interesting first 16-star race. Very exciting, especially for me as a commentator, seeing a lot of mistakes, a lot of good movement. Very, very interesting. We'll be looking forward to seeing more races from these guys. Unfortunately, both gentlemen are busy with schoolwork, so we will not be able to get them into the commentary booth, the commentator's booth, for a post-race interview. But just a quick recap again. Weegee taking 3 out of 3 races of a possible 5. And just making quick work of Rock. Both gentlemen taking deaths in the first and second race. Weegee taking a death in the 3rd race. RockChalk not able to optimize on it, as he took a death in Fire Sea. But again, you'll be seeing both these guys on Thursday. Tomorrow, we've got Mega Man X, Baba Nim versus World's Best Player at 8 o'clock. Then on Thursday, back to 16-star with D Whatever versus Cheese at 2. Some Mario Kart Double Dash at 4 o'clock. And then, again, RockChalk versus Weegee at 8 on Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us here at GSA. Again, my name is Scotchman Tie Guy. I'm was very excited to be here, but we will be leaving you. Again, both these guys are busy with schoolwork, but thank you so much again for tuning in, and we will see you next time.